Hey guys, Jeff Ford here for you, SkyTerra Wellness, back with the Woodway Curve today. And we will be discussing hip flexion. So this is a major restriction we see with a lot of people. You know, couple it with sitting and with different aspects of not taking care of our mobility. Our hip extenders seem to get a little bit glued up. So what I mean by that, to separate from hip extension, hip flexion is your ability to basically be able to raise your knee as high up. So typically normal range of motion would be 120 degrees. For a lot of runners, they can't even get it above that 90 degrees, so it sits down like this. If you can't hit that position or don't have the mobility, it's really going to show up in your run. So I'm going to demo what that looks like on the Woodway Curve, because the compensation actually goes into this kyphotic position where we actually start to round our lower back because we cannot get the extenders to loosen up. So let me show you here. This is the deviation we'll see on the Woodway Curve. Okay, I'll get going. And because, see, my knees can't come as high as they actually should, my default is into this lower back position. And we see this a lot with runners, is that, boom, they're rounded, they're coming across the finish line, and the shoulders are rotated in. And it's because the knee cannot fully come up. When we run, we should be able to gently pull that foot right underneath the hip. So the compensation on this is that upper back, but then your quads, your rectus femoris, is forced to actually come up. So sprinters will sometimes pull a quad because of this mobility restriction. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to clean it up. We'll go back to the mobility deviation. Okay, again, posture, can't get the knee up. You can see still the hip is extended, but I can't. And then boom, I come out of it. Everything's locked down. Okay, long-term solution. Obviously, you've got to improve the range of motion to where that knee can fully extend. Posterior mobility techniques are really good for this. So go after the hamstring. You would think that it may be the hip flexor a little bit. Obviously, that's a place to start as well, but a banded distraction on the hamstring is great. Soft tissue, quads, and hamstrings. Get in there, loosen it up. Jeff Ford, SkyTerra Wellness. See you back here real soon.